Hello everyone. Today we have an amazing episode of Big Brother Small World. Stay tuned. We're starting right now.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Woo! I am so happy right now. Right now, we're right here. Right now. I'm sorry for repeating myself that much.
I'm just
with
as
royalty. Royalty.
Stop.
Haleigh
Stop.
Broucher from Big Brother 20.
Hello.
How's everything, babes?
Everything's great. I'm doing my best. That's all I can say.
Well, your best is pretty amazing.
Well, thank you.
Because,
Thank you.
know, I'm a big fan.
Oh, thank you. I can give you an autograph after the show.
Okay,
if you
perfect.
like.
Yeah, let's
Great.
do it. Yay. So, you're one of the only people from Big Brother 20 that I haven't seen
I know.
that time at Las Vegas or the
I know,
craziness.
and that was wild. That was wild.
That was a roller coaster. But we're not here to talk about that.
Yeah.
So, and it's so nice to see you, and you look great, and you
Thank
look
you.
so. I think everyone
You
looks so
look
much,
great.
so much healthier.
I think
now.
we are. I think we're a lot less stressed. We have our food. We have our own routine. So I think everyone's doing better. Obviously.
Yeah, for sure. Well, one of the things I wanted to do today was bring a bottle of wine to have a second wine moment. But then I felt bad for Scotty. I was like, no, I can't do that to him. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I did my best then too. That was
Yeah. I mean, we have to admit that game aside, we did had a lot of fun that night.
It was
right?
so fun. That was a good night. And honestly, I blame it on Fess for letting it happen. It was his HOH. He was in control, and he should have told us, "Hey, stop.
I want some
Don't
control
do that.
in this room."
This is my room." But he had no
But
control.
that's something that Fessa will never do, though. Having control of something. So, but I'm telling you something. What about if tonight we do a wine thing since we're gonna be hanging out together?
That would be fun.
Yeah.
We could do like a live with a whole wine bottle.
At least for like 5 minutes.
I think
just
that's
do it like,
we had so much fun.
Oh yeah. No, we have to have a second wine.
We should never do that again on TV, but I think like tonight when we should do it then.
Never again on TV. Never again.
Never.
Unless we are getting a really cool deal for it.
Ever.
Okay, so I wanna start my interview. Oh, by the way, you're one of the only house guests from Big Brother 20 that I've had here. I've been getting messages from everyone from the cast.
Really?
So you got a lot of questions
Oh, no.
from the cast.
Okay.
So
Good ones, I hope.
I want to start with those ones,
Oh,
you know,
God.
and then we're gonna move to my questions, and also I wanna bring your fans. I know your fans are very dedicated,
I love
so it
my
would be only fair, you know, to bring some of the questions they ask.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So we're starting with with house guest questions.
Okay.
And the first one is gonna be Scotty.
Okay.
Woo! Oh, look at Fessel. Sorry, we're seeing pictures from the show. Look at Fessel's
I can't
big ass legs because he has no ass.
I hope they don't find the. Remember when I had the bottle like this and I was in the robe? Do you know the picture I'm talking about? Okay, question.
Before we move, do you know if Fessel ever go billed for the sink that he broke?
He did not. He got a scold, like a very firm scolding. And they told him, stop sitting on the furniture, stop breaking things. You're a little larger than the average human.
Yeah, he really thinks
But
he's like
no.
150 pounds.
No, they fixed it. Everything's fine. CBS, they definitely have the tools to
Definitely
that.
they fix that in like 3 seconds. I heard. Oh, we're giving some exclusivity here. I heard that the house looks amazing. Amazing.
I have so many mixed feelings about it. I'm so I really, really was upset when I was in the house, like just stressed. I hated it, quote unquote, never wanted to be back. And now I'm like, wait, I miss the house. Because I do. It was it was our home for 3 months.
Can you believe that doesn't exist anymore?
I know. And it's completely new.
It's completely new. So yeah, I have some information that it
cool.
looks amazing.
I bet so. They do amazing every year.
And I'm excited to see what they did.
I am too.
You know?
I wish I would have appreciated the rock wall more though, because I don't think that's gonna be there.
At least Rockstar did it, so she had a lot of appreciation. For
At least she did it once, twice.
I feel after that incident she never did it.
No, she didn't. But at least she tried. She did it. She did her best.
All right. So first question is gonna be from Scotty.
Okay. Oh Lord.
And these questions that he throws, I had to reread it because I didn't really know what he wanted to ask. So. the question says, if you had a cup of steaming hot Joe coffee and had to pour it on a celebrity's crotch, who will it be? And the coffee is poisonous if ingested. He just wanted to add that at the end of the question.
Okay.
So who's celebrity? You can tell any celebrity at all. Yeah.
Okay. This is a tough one, Scotty. There's so many different ways you could go with this. Scotty, why do you do this to me? Okay, so if I had a steaming hot cup of coffee.
Joe coffee. I don't even know if that's an inside joke.
I don't think that matters. Joe coffee. I don't know, Scott. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, what do I do with that?
Just throw a name of a celebrity that you want to put some hot coffee in their penis or vagina.
Why would I want to do that to anyone?
I don't know.
I need him here to explain this to me. Like, okay. Fessy.
Fessy?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
counts. Yeah, Fessy is a celebrity.
Yeah,
that counts.
That's like a safe answer.
That's a really smart.
Safe answer.
Smart answer. Let's go with that. So the next one is gonna be Angela.
Ooh!
And Angela, she first texted me this question, and I was like, I don't really understand this question. She texted me a few of them, but this one's the one I like the most.
Okay.
And I thought she was asking about something sexual, honestly, but it's not.
Hey,
unfortunately.
Angela and we have a showmance going on.
Oh,
very
good.
low mance.
Oh, good. Yeah, because sometimes you have to take a break from like all this masculinity that you are
I
surrounded
know, exactly.
by.
I need a female girlfriend, obviously.
Oh yeah, that works. I'm happy for you. Okay, so let's go to a question.
Okay.
The question is, why are manhole covers round?
Wait, what?
Why are manhole covers round?
Manhole covers?
Yeah.
That's like a sewer.
Yeah.
What? Is this like a joke?
I thought it was something sexual. A manhole? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm definitely gonna have to call her after this.
She even sent me a picture to explain me what she was.
Yeah, show me.
Wait, I'll show you a picture right now. Let me just find it. Hold on. Let me go. Oh, it's so funny.
I've gotten two very difficult questions.
Here, this is a manhole. I mean, a manhole cover.
Oh.
Why are they round? Why aren't they like square or like triangle or?
That's such a good question.
Yeah, she wants to know that.
I don't know. I need to know this. If I had to guess, maybe it has something to do with like the Ninja Turtles that live down there. I don't know if they could get out of the squares. So maybe possibly that. I don't know. We're going to have to research this.
I actually have a theory for that.
What?
It's probably because when the workers of that thingy
get in and out.
But
you could just as easily get out of a square.
But I think they have more chances of hitting themselves. I don't know.
This is a good question.
This is a good question, Angela. Thank you so much for your services. Let's move to the next one. Okay, so the next question is from Tyler.
Okay.
Of course. And he wants to know. Oh, this actually makes me really nostalgic because at that moment I hated it, but right now I learned how to love it. So he wants to know if you remember the Happy Family.
The Happy Family. Oh yes, I remember. What about it?
No, she just wanted to know if you remember it.
Yeah, I remember it, and it was a great concept. One of the family members got really nervous and uncomfortable with another family member. Families fight.
Yeah.
But I would say we're still a whole family. We still love each other collectively.
Yeah. I guess if I guess you were the mama and he was the papa and I was the son. I guess.
Was that what we said?
You guys, I don't remember that well, but then you guys got a divorce and then you found
and then you were in the middle of it.
Yeah, and then you found the stepfather. Fessy.
You're so stupid.
And he found the stepmother.
I literally can't stand you. Like anything that you say. Yeah, it was a good concept.
Yeah.
Definitely wish it would have went further.
Yeah.
I got evicted from the family.
I wish too. Anyway, so and then we move to Keven.
Yay!
Keven sent you a question, and it's a question related to Fessy too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm joking. It's not.
Okay.
She's gonna kill me. She wants to know if you could do the Amazing Race.
Yeah.
But Fessy can't. Who would you choose from our cast? And
Oh,
why?
from our cast. I was gonna say my mom.
Why?
What? What is he
Then
saying?
ignore that he's here.
Okay, Fess
By the way,
is
for
being
all
like
these
distracting.
people watching, Faisal is here. I didn't want to bring him up till like the end of the show because I don't want to make this about Faisal. It's not about you, Faisal. It's about Haleigh. But he's here. He's sitting right in front
Yeah,
of us.
but he needs to be quiet because this is not his interview.
Yeah, and we can hear you actually.
You.
Me?
Yeah. I think we
Really?
would be really entertaining. And you speak more than one language.
Yeah.
You could be helpful in that scenario. You know a lot more about like areas and location than I do.
I feel like we will be like a
It would be
like a shit
so
show.
entertaining, though. It would be good TV.
We will be lost.
Until we found a bottle of wine, and then
and then the whole race got a shit.
and then it's over.
And then
Like
that's it. We got like evicted from the Amazing Race. Is that how that works?
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think that's exactly how it
Yeah.
works. I don't know. That would be
It would
fun.
oh
That was
my
a
God.
good
we
question.
We would totally be drinking wine all around the
We
world.
couldn't.
Oh
We
my God.
couldn't.
Should we get a sponsorship from some wine?
That's a good idea.
We should try to
I
sell
love
that.
Hey, if anyone wants JC and I to drink your wine, send it to us. We will give reviews. We will tell you the quality.
Yep.
Yep.
There is even like gifts of you and me just drinking wine and like cheering, yay! And I think it's so much fun. Oh my God, I miss that. Actually, I just realized right now that's one of the best moments I have in
Really?
the house. Yeah, because game outside and stuff.
Yeah.
That night you try to apply the cane, whatever.
Yeah.
But then, but I did have fun that night.
That was fun. It was
really
a
cool.
fun night, game aside.
Yeah, game aside.
Game aside.
Game aside. Sorry,
Yeah.
Scotty. All right, let's now. Oh wait, do I have another one from Caitlin? No. So and then I have two from Rockstar.
Oh, okay.
So Rockstar wants to know. The first one is something. Oh, shit, hold on, I need to find it. I forgot to screenshot it. Sorry, Rockstar. No, this is Angela because I have Angela and then Angela Rockstar. Yeah. Where is her message? Sorry, I'm so sorry about that. Anyways, it was something about
Wow.
Eminem. It was something about Eminem.
Eminem,
No, not like the little chocolates though. It was
the rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
she
most
wants to know-
superior
oh,
lyrical
if-
genius
if
of all
Eminem-
times.
Because since you guys were talking about him that much in the
Yeah.
show, did he ever reach out?
No, he did not. That I heard. I wasn't aware of this, but apparently he was a fan of the show a few years ago and met some people in Vegas from a few of the older cast.
Really?
Yeah, and so when I learned that, I almost passed out. No, he never reached out to me.
Do you think Faleigh will be a thing right now if he would have ever like reached out?
That's a tough question, JC.
This is really hard. I didn't want Faisal here in the interview. I didn't want Faisal here in the interview because I wanted to ask like those questions and now I can't stop laughing.
Ask them.
All right.
Yeah, no, he. I think his daughter's older than me though, so I don't know how that would work on like.
Yeah,
the-
well, that is such a thing.
I would love to just be his friend.
That is something called sugar daddy. So maybe you could apply
You need to
it.
tell me more about this
Sugar
after the
daddy.
show.
Yeah,
you-
I'll tell
I've
you
never
how
heard of this
works.
before.
Yeah. No, it's a
explain it
thing.
to me.
Yeah.
What are my options?
Yeah, of
Cool.
course. I'm pretty
Great.
sure you're gonna have a lot of options.
Thank
anyway.
you.
You're welcome. All right, so and Roxa has one more question.
Yay.
And it was who do you prefer? Ariana or Taylor Swift?
Oh, that's so easy, and I'm literally gonna get attacked by everyone because I know a lot of my fans are not supportive with this. Ariana, 100%, live and die by that. She is everything.
So you prefer Ariana?
I do.
Okay.
I've never really listened to Taylor Swift.
Because I normally see your fans. You know they
With
have like,
Ariana?
with Ariana's pictures.
They are, but I have a lot of fans too that are like really into Taylor Swift.
Oh.
So it's like split down the middle, and so I've never really been vocal about my opinion here. But Ariana, I love her. I don't dislike Taylor. I think Taylor's an amazing artist as well. But out of the two, which one do I listen to? Which one do I actually like keep up with? Ariana for sure.
Yeah. Sweet,
Yeah.
Sweet. Nice,
Yeah,
nice
that was a
to
good
know.
question. Good one, Rockstar.
Yeah, look at Rockstar going to
Rockstar.
places
I
in
miss her
live,
so
sweetie.
much.
I know. Have you seen her since the show?
Yeah, I saw her in Orlando, and
Mm-hmm.
then I want to make a trip, and just come stay with her and the kiddos for
I
like a couple
really
days.
want to meet. I would really want to meet her kids.
Yeah,
It looks
they're
like such
so
a happy
cute.
family.
She's such a
I know.
good mom, and she's doing such a good job.
She
and-
really is.
Yeah.
She really is. She puts a lot of dedication.
I
to
know,
that.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. Well, nice. All right. So and now I want to talk a little bit about Big Brother 20, and then just a little bit.
Okay.
You know, and then we move we move to like personal life, relationship, and
okay.
stuff, because that's the one. Those are the things I
I'm
really
like
want to know.
chugging coffee like an addict right now. This is my second cup in the past 30 minutes. So, okay, go.
This reminds me of something. Me in the house drinking coffee. All right, so Big Brother 20.
Yes.
You and me, we had a small little conversation in Las Vegas after that. I had to put a lot of physical work into that because I was really going through. I shouldn't have gone to Las Vegas right after the show.
Yeah, none of us should probably. That was
not a good decision for me. I was like a zombie there. I felt like I was just going from being like a zombie.
I really didn't see you much, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it,
I was
like
just
you
drinking, and I don't even know.
I was
it was
too.
And then like
we all were.
we all. I mean, in my case, I thought like being popular and have people on top of us would be having all this attention would be like the coolest thing ever. And then Las Vegas was like a big wake up call.
Yeah,
you know,
where you were like not enjoying it.
Yeah,
I had a blast in Vegas.
I was everyone like on top and stuff. So I was trying to be more private.
Yeah.
But I do remember talking to you and we talk about game a little bit. And I remember telling you I really, really wanted to work with you now.
Yeah.
It was so good because our friendship, I feel like it was real, but then we were in different parts of the house. It didn't really
but I think we both kind of acknowledged that and knew that was a thing. But I knew who you were and you knew who I was. Like as far as our personalities, our character.
Yeah, definitely.
And so, but I think the good thing about being able to separate game from real life, I think is really, really important. Because no one understands when you're in that house, you lose your sense of anything real. Like
100%.
reality's gone.
Yep.
You're in this house and it's like life or death if you win or lose this game is what it feels like, you know? And I know it had to be difficult for you because you were such good friends with everyone and so close. And you have a personality that makes people open up to you and talk to you. So I know it had to be difficult for you, for sure.
And then we had to also play the game,
Yeah,
which made it so hard. We were talking about this last night.
Yeah, we did.
And I was telling you that after I would make a game move, I felt like
you would be
guilty,
upset. I
and,
know.
and it was just something I had to do.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. And also, I want to tell you how crazy it is. How different we are outside the house.
I know.
We can talk about stuff.
Whatever
and
we
want. We
want.
get to really know each other. It's so crazy.
I know.
We are like different completely persons.
I know.
People.
I think everyone is though.
Yeah,
Like
not
I mean,
everyone,
if you put
everyone.
anyone behind a camera for like literally where thousands and thousands of people can watch everything you do, everything you say, like you're gonna alter a little bit of who you are. You obviously can't change that, but yeah, you definitely have to watch how you act, what you say, and so when you're just being yourself, you can actually be authentic and say what you think, say what you feel, and not be worried about criticism or anything like that. So yeah.
At the end, after the show, everyone showed their true colors.
They did.
And everyone is being just, everyone's getting what they work for and what they deserve.
Exactly.
So that's pretty cool. So I have questions from fans that I also want to throw in here.
Okay.
Because they have a lot of questions about game and stuff too. So one of them, it's the first one I have right here. Hold on 1 second. Sorry again. So if Fessy, what? If Fessy, I have to sometimes the questions. So if Fessy wouldn't have been in the house, do you think you would have gotten in a showman's there with someone else?
Probably not. I really don't think I would have. I don't know if I made this clear or not on the show. I didn't really have any intention of being in a showmance whatsoever.
Yeah.
But since Fess was there.
And then you picked Fessy, really?
He's so uncomfortable right now.
I know. That's why I'm saying that for the people who just turn in Fessy's right here. So that's why I'm making all these really bad jokes. It's just my relationship with Fessy because he wants to be funny. Okay, sorry. Keep going with it.
No, that was my. I don't think I would have. Yeah, Fess definitely pursued me pretty intensely, and so without that pursuit, I don't know if I would have.
That pursuit was intense because it was when he used that video on you instead of Caitlyn, and that's what the real drama started right there.
I know.
And then he used the video on you. The other Sam almost threw me on the block, and he literally for your love he threw all that freaking game and house to shit.
Next question.
Okay, so how would you compare your relationship with Fessy inside the house to outside?
Oh my.
All these questions are from fans.
It's very different. It's very different. It's
Definitely
obviously
different, though.
Yeah, because it's and it's you never know, like, okay, we spent a lot of time, all of us, this summer together, but you really don't, like I said, you don't know a person until you know them, like when they're not behind cameras. And so I really got to know Fess in a different way, and he opened up, I opened up to him, and so, you know, we've spent so much time together at this point too, so it's completely different than where we were, 9 months ago now? So almost a year. Yeah, so it's completely different.
And you can do things with him that you couldn't do in camera.
Yeah.
'Cause-
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
No, that you couldn't do things with him that you couldn't do in camera.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What?
Like, I don't know, have some conversations like more private.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're a very respectable girl and you would never do that in national
I
television.
would never have private conversations.
Yeah, like that.
Weird.
Like, no. You are all the way up there. You're better than that. Just in case that you return to Big Brother with him, I know that you guys would never do anything trashy like that.
No.
Trashy. All right. Let's move to the next question.
Next
the
question.
one is
I'm about to request that Fess leave the room because he's distracting me.
yeah, he's really throwing Haleigh away. We didn't want him today in the studio, but he just showed up out of nothing, whatever. And then I felt bad. I didn't want to leave him outside, so he's sitting right here. Okay, so don't worry, Fessy. We're going to include you in the interview. Calm down. Let me just finish the fans first, the fans' questions. So, what is the hardest part about being in a long-distance relationship? And then this person said, with a total stood, or whatever you say that, but I didn't want to say that last part, but whatever.
What?
What?
Can you spell that?
Stood?
Stud?
Yeah, like S-T-U-D, stud.
Stud.
Oh, stud.
Stud. Stud.
You should be used to me already. Yin and yang.
Yin yang. Jing jang.
Okay.
Okay, repeat the question.
What is the hardest part about being in a long distance relationship with a total stud? Stud. I can say
No,
that
you said it right.
Oh, okay,
I
thank
was
you.
laughing at the question. So I would say the hardest thing about long distance is the distance. Duh. You know, because it's like you and it's hard to communicate over the phone. Like, Fess and I are not good over the phone. We're not bad, but it's like when you're texting, you don't know the tone the person's using. You don't know what they're trying to say. Mm-hmm. And then phone calls are difficult because if you're around people, it's not really a private conversation. So you can't like ignore your friends and walk away. So yeah, it's definitely, the distance is hard, but the best thing we've been just doing is back and forth, trying to make sure that we at least get a couple weeks together, a couple weeks off, because we have our own lives too, you know. And we both have so much going on right now with friends, family, and everything's transitioning. Mm-hmm. So we're just doing our best right now.
Okay, cool. Well,
yeah.
And you guys are gonna be together soon, anyways. So
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
I know.
I really hope the LA thing happens.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, will you go on any other reality show?
Yeah, I guess it depends on which one. Yeah, I would go back on one.
You can get married with Fessy and then do Housewives of Orlando.
I would so be a housewife. Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, I would go back for sure on TV.
What kind of show? Like
any
challenge,
kind. I mean, I don't know about the challenge because I'm really not as athletically competitive as a lot of the females on there. So I don't know how I would do on that, but yeah, I would love any opportunity for that. You know, it was fun. It was a good experience, and it's opened up a lot of doors that were closed to me before. So yeah, I would definitely do it.
Yeah, nice.
This chair is like really loud.
Yeah, I know. I can hear it. Between Fessy moving every 5 seconds, and then your chair, it's yeah. Okay, so
I'm out of coffee.
Well, the studio is closed now, so we have to finish this first.
Okay, go.
Has the Big Brother appearance help you or hurt you with school and jobs, the positive things and the negative?
Yeah. So the negative, I guess, would be it did set me back a few hours. I have 6 hours to complete my bachelor's, so that would be the negative, because had everything gone as planned, as normal, if Big Brother wouldn't have been a thing, I would have already been graduated. I would be applying I would have been applying last summer to schools and been starting in August. So yeah, it kind of set me back, but I mean, it's not a race, and that's what I keep telling myself is like, I'm gonna get it done, and it's gonna be completed. I'm not setting a time limit for myself. You know, it's not like, oh, I have to get this tomorrow so I can start work the next day.
Yeah, definitely.
So it did set me back. I'm gonna be graduating a little bit later than expected, but with that being said, that would be a con. There's so many pros and like positivity. Like, a lot of my professors actually watched the show. And so they were like, they bring it up like awkwardly when we're having like meetings or talking or anything. And it's fun because they feel more connected and like they know me on a personal level because I'm very different like in an academic setting or like a professional setting versus watching me live in a house, you know? So it's two totally different sides of me. And I feel like everyone felt like they really had a better grasp on who I was as a person.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, and then it hasn't really hurt me as far as jobs.
If you can turn an assignment on time, I'm
yeah,
sure
I'll be like, hey,
like,
sorry, I'm really busy. No,
oh my
I'm
god,
just kidding.
that would be amazing.
Yeah.
but you know what? I think it's a really good thing that you are dealing with all this fame and celebrity life now, and still you stuck to school. That's so important.
I've worked so hard. I've worked so hard,
cool.
And my parents have worked so hard for me to get there. So I couldn't imagine saying, hey, change my mind.
Yeah, no,
I'm not going to do this anymore.
Don't have your degree there, even if you ended up not using it, it's something. It's an accomplishment.
I know. It's a gig 'em. Got my Aggie ring. I did not have this on the show. I have it now. Very excited about it.
Okay.
What? I'm excited about that.
So I want to read this. I don't even understand what this person was asking. When Scotty lied to her and told her that Fessy had a final 2 with Bay and was going behind her back and made a final 3 with him and Tyler, why did she believe it? Also, does she think her flirting strategy hurt her game because it led to Scotty wanting Fess gone to get with her? I don't.
Okay, that's a long question.
It's from Geronimo something.
Okay, first part was, why did I believe Scotty? Well, because I had no reason not to believe Scotty about the whole final 2. And then it's like, when you get so paranoid in the house, and I'm like, maybe I don't know these people as well as I thought I did, or maybe because Scotty had really never come to me with any false information. And so I definitely, when he told me that, and I asked Fess, I talked to Fess about it. It's not that I didn't, automatically believed it, but it was something I thought needed to be addressed because Scott had never given me a reason not to believe him. And so
I have a question. I understand your friendship with Scotty and that, but I have a question now. This is a question from me. So if I would have gotten Fessel to probably completely work with me, if I would have been able to get him, I knew I couldn't because you were too involved on the other side, and then he was really following you. He was really after you. Mm-hmm. So I had no chances of doing that. I knew exactly what was going on in that part. So if I would have got him, would you have actually quit the hive and all that mess and I probably join me and him and stuff? I'm curious.
That would have been fun.
But would you have done it? Not right now. Maybe right now you probably have, but put your brain in that part like months ago.
The best way, I think we should just do a reround season 20. Like this season 21 should just be everyone back in the house and we do it again.
Oh my god.
And we see how it goes.
I do not sign up for that. Please do not put me on that spot right there.
It would be so fun. We should call someone.
Do you think the question. Did Scotty ever have any chance?
What?
Did Scotty ever have any chance?
With what?
This is a question. I don't know.
Scotty is one of my favorite people in the entire world. He's literally one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
He's amazing. He's a great friend. But we're friends. That's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you friends on him right at the beginning of the show.
I mean, we're great friends. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't
just
ever
to make
anything.
Clear, yeah, we're gonna be friends, but because I know you girls, I'm not. Even though I'm gay, I'm not really. I don't have a gay girl brain. I'm
There's a gay girl brain.
Yeah, like you get stuff like that. Oh yeah,
that
this
is
person
strange.
this person like friend zone me or all this shadiness that I always think I'm a really bad gay.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to like
I don't think there's a good or bad
I
version.
think I am bad. I think I am bad.
Okay.
I've been gay. I'm more like going with the flow like Fessy. Like
Okay.
I don't get things like right away.
So
For
boy
me,
brain.
if someone doesn't tell me, hey, I don't want anything with you, I would never get like that person just friend zone me.
Yeah.
So do you think you did friend zone him right away and he didn't get it?
I'm not really sure how to address this question. I think we both understood that we were friends though. Like I don't think there was miscommunication with that.
Okay.
That I was aware of. He never talked to me about it.
Yeah.
Like that was never.
Oh, it was very visible because that was one of the things I used to get Fessy to put it on the blog. Just the jealousy thing. That is such a thing in feelings, and those are things that you can just touch and it always works.
Okay.
I'm like, Fessy,
I'll write that down.
this guy is coming for you, woman. You need to get him out of the house.
Whatever, JC. Whatever.
It's so fun that we can think about all this and just laugh
I know.
about it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be memories that we'll have forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Okay, anyways, Scotty, we love you, and it was my
I
pleasure
do.
to have you
We love
here.
you, Scotty.
Even though my interview with him was a roller coaster.
It was good. It was good.
Did you see Fessy, the interview? It really was a roller coaster.
It was
like,
fun.
He got himself into a little character, and he was like, I was like, bring it down, yeah, bring love and light. Just remember what Caitlyn taught us. And he was like, no, my man. And he was like, okay. And then right after that, we went to Walmart, and he was again Scotty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We did went to Walmart.
Why did y'all go to Walmart?
I had to get some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Stuff. I mean, that's why you go to Walmart for stuff.
I actually love going to Walmart. Even like if someday I'm rich or something, I think I will still go to Walmart.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Walmart.
I do too.
Yeah. Okay. Does it bother you that people are so invested in your relationship with Fessy?
Yes.
And they want to know everything about
Yes.
it. And I feel
It does. It's less of a. I want people to understand that Fess and I are two separate people. And so when we have separate things going on, we don't need to like, if Fess posts something he's doing for the day or something he's excited to talk about, no one needs to include me in that or like be like, well, where's Haleigh? Like, what's Haleigh doing right now if you're doing this? Like, that's what bothers me is that their inability to separate us as people. Because we are a couple and we are together. And, you know, I just want us to be able to have our own things without being included so heavily in each other's stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And you don't have a private life anymore.
No,
That's
everyone wants to know everything and wants to, why haven't you posted a picture? Why haven't, because first of all, I haven't found a picture I liked of my face. There's that. And then second of all, Fess and I, like, we do things without getting ready and I don't want to post pictures of myself when I look like trash. So
oh, come on, you never look like trash.
Yesterday I looked like trash and you posted photos of it. So
I only posted it because of the nipple situation.
Okay, yesterday I flew in here. My bag got put on the wrong plane.
United.
They put it on the wrong plane and they're like, oh, hey, we'll just send it to your hotel and we'll get it there by like 1. I'm like, that's great, you know, because then I can go hiking and I'll have my workout stuff. And then my bag does not get to the hotel until 9 p.m. And so all I had was the clothes that I flew in. And so they're like, hey, let's go hiking. So I'm like, okay. So I'm just going to go to Marshall's and buy some like tinny shoes. And I guess, because I did not want to spend any more money on clothing. I've gotten into a really bad habit of online shopping. And so I did not need to buy any more clothes.
Okay. And then like the blouse that you got.
Yeah. Well, that has like a sweater over it. But like we were hiking. So
we found a solution at the sushi restaurant.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And the sushi restaurant,
that was not a great.
We grabbed the, how you call the thing is?
The chopsticks.
The chopsticks, and then we grabbed like one little piece of chopstick and we put it covering the nipples.
It didn't help.
And it looks square now.
It literally did not help.
That's what we were talking
all.
to you, Fess, about square
Fess didn't
nipples.
notice. He was so tired.
He didn't notice your nipples.
Yeah.
What's going on, Fess? Okay.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Okay, so I have one question from you, and then after that, I'm gonna ask
Why
Fess
are
one
you
question.
smiling before you even ask
I
it?
want
Okay.
you to tell me what's the thing that bothers you the most about Fessy. And I know there's so many things because I feel you, girl. I don't even know like how you're dealing with this right now. Let me drink water.
Okay, I need some of your water. No, I'm just kidding. Let me see.
It has to be something.
Yeah. I have like a big pool of things to pick with.
No, just pick one.
The biggest thing that bothers me about him, he's so stubborn. He is literally one of the most stubborn human beings. He will literally hate something, and like if we're arguing or like not agreeing with it, he will literally like stick with it, even if he's like, maybe it's not that bad. No, I hate it. Like it sucks. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
For days, and then finally, when he comes to his senses, he's like, okay, maybe it's not that bad. Like, so how stubborn he is. That's 100% what I would say. Yeah. How stubborn he is, and he's difficult. This morning he didn't want to drive me here, so
Hey,
he's
when
difficult.
I draw you, hey.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say about like how he still looks at himself in the mirror like every single minute of the day, and it's just you can even focus. It's just Fessy in the mirror.
No,
But okay.
I mean it bothers me, but not as much as.
Really?
And also, he videos everything. We talked about this yesterday.
Oh my
We'll just be
God.
chilling, and he's like videoing me, or like I can't. I told him, I'm like, I feel like I can't be myself around you because you broadcast it. Like,
Maybe he should be a paparazzi.
oh, it's clearly like that might be a calling for him. Okay.
Yeah, we can have any like private serious conversation from him.
Literally, remember yesterday?
Yeah, we were talking about something very serious.
Yes.
And then Fessy's
He's
like,
like, oh hey, and we're like,
yeah, and like Fessy, hello, no, like no.
This is
no.
very serious and private.
Yeah. Okay, Fessy. So
I don't think we should ask him a question.
It's your interview. If you really don't want to, I
No,
won't
you
ask.
can ask him.
Okay, I
We're
don't want to
gonna
ask
fight
you
about it later.
What's the thing you hate about her? Because I don't want you guys getting a confrontation because we're drinking tonight, and the confrontation. Let's leave it for tonight. So.
Keep in mind, I said how stubborn you were. I didn't go into detail.
Stubborn. She never.
This is my interview. Okay,
They're
go.
fighting in the studio. Wait, hold on. TMC.
Ask the question.
I'm friends with TMC now, so
Are
TMC right
you?
here.
Wow,
Yeah.
what a shift.
Yeah, I mean, I gave them a lot of material for the summer.
Good, you
Yeah,
did. You
so-
kept him running. Okay, go. Ask a stupid
So,
question.
what's the thing that you actually really like about her that you weren't expecting
that's
when you were
such
in
a
the
good
house?
question.
That you just got out of the house and you're like, oh my gosh, I love this about this girl.
Well, JC, I'm very glad you asked this question because I feel it had to be addressed sooner or later. But
Did you hear the question?
Yeah.
What's one thing you like about me that you didn't know you liked?
Yes. I'm
Okay,
gonna
I was
answer
just
the
making sure
question.
that was clear. Okay, go.
Okay, so in the house, she was playing the game hard. So as I was blindly chasing her around, trying to get her to like.
Can you see? Okay, because you're on camera right now. Yeah.
Okay, so in the house, she was playing the game hard, so it was kind of hard to get her, to focus
Yeah.
on me. So one thing I do love about her is how affectionate she is outside the house. It's almost as if I can't get her off of me outside of the house, meaning she is a very affectionate, loving person outside the house.
Aww.
And she
Duh.
shows her feelings.
Duh.
Um,
Everyone knew that.
yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, I guess.
That's cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that-
Definitely. Well, that's very good. Thank you, Fessy, for answering that question. Now
That was a good answer.
Now everyone knows that Haleigh is all over Fessy now, and that even though she played hard to get at the house, isn't that like the conclusions that you wanted? That's the answer in like one sentence.
Yeah, there we go. That was a good one.
Yeah.
We don't need story time by
Yeah.
Fessy.
Story time with Fessy.
Remember the Muppet, the big stupid Muppet? Do you remember that?
Who was the one that would talk a lot to just say one thing, and we were doing kind of a joke with that? Oh yeah, that was him. Oh my god, I totally scratched that from my brain.
Sometimes I condense, like when he's trying to tell a story, it could just be like 2 or 3 words, or like what
It
you're
could
trying to
it
say.
could be.
Yeah.
You have to be listening to him for like 1 hour, and
And
then
you're
at
like,
the
wait,
end,
are you just trying to say this?
in 2 sentences, a 2 hours conversation.
Okay, anyway, next question.
Okay, so I wanna ask in general. So your relationship with him is going amazing,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
good.
going strong. I'm pretty happy that you guys are making it work.
Thanks.
And also, so where are your plans then moving forward?
So there's so many different moving pieces, and it's really frustrating because I am it's not like I still have things going on that I have to tend to and get done. So I'm in classes still, or I'm like right now I have a research assistant position in Houston, so I'm stuck in Houston. And the reason I took that position is because I am sending out applications to other schools in September, and so I want my application to be strong, and I want it to show that I have commitment and I have this and that, because I never know if someone does know I was on TV, is that going to help or hurt me? So I'm like, if I can make my CV as strong as possible. So that's why I'm interning right now. And then I still have 2 classes left of my bachelor's. So I'm going to do those online.
Nice.
But lots of moving pieces there. So like I'm in Houston until August.
Okay.
June, July, August. Yeah, August-ish. So after that is when we're going to start really figuring out what we're doing. We're down here. We're looking at spots. We've talked about Miami. We don't really know. We just want to do something fun. It's a year, because I have a year until I start back at school. Mm-hmm. So it's a fun year. I want it to be enjoyable. We want to have a good place. We want to be like close to the water. So that's kind of the move for us as far as the future. But obviously I'm frustrated because it's not going as fast and quickly as possible. But it's, I've dedicated a lot of time to the whole school thing.
No, I think things always like get, it's so much fun having you here on the show. And also it's so crazy because I always knew you were really smart, but on the show I legit did tell Fessy was so freaking dumb. But after the show I hung out with him a few times, and he's very smart too. You guys are a smart couple.
He is smart.
So that's, like,
sometimes he makes
cool.
me feel stupid because I don't pay attention to anything. Okay, newsflash, I don't pay attention to anything. And he's very aware of everything and knows like, oh yeah, we go this way, like directions and airports. And I'm like, I don't even know what city we're in.
Yeah, so it's a really good chemistry.
Yeah.
Because then you're really good at some other stuff.
Yeah.
And he's really good at some other stuff.
Yeah.
Like driving and all that crazy stuff.
He's
here,
great.
and
He's a great chauffeur. And
Yeah.
he wasn't this morning, but
He wasn't this morning.
was not this morning.
Maybe you should throw some water at him or something.
Obviously.
You need to start like stepping up your game with
I
him.
know, I do.
You need to start,
Put my foot down.
You need to stay in control all the time.
Always.
Yeah, he's too tall for that.
Always.
He cannot have not even a little bit of control.
He's too big. He can't. Yeah. It's like if you have think of a big animal. Like if you were to get a bear, would you want the bear to have control?
No.
No, absolutely not. Because then it would like kill you. So it's like he's the bear. I have to have control. Like trainer. You have like a little thing.
If you ever need like Pete how do you say that? Pete advice.
Yes.
Like, yeah, you are in control. You are a woman.
You always send me
you are
that
an
though.
independent.
Even when I don't ask for it.
You're
He's
an
like,
independent,
do
strong
not let
woman.
a man control you. And I'm like, okay, I'm not JC at all. Ever.
I'm just trying to make his life miserable.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, you guys are like very smart, and even right now after the show, you've been very smart about who you picked up as friends, and who your relationships are, and which relationships you don't have anymore. So that's like pretty cool, and it says a lot about you as a person, you know.
And it's also like we're all adults and we're all busy and we all have a million different things going on, and so it's and that's a big problem I've been having with a lot of my friendships too, is because there's so much going on right now that it's like, I'm not trying to avoid you. I'm not trying to ignore you. I just genuinely don't have time. Like I'm sorry. I saw your message. I set my phone down, totally forgot. And then 3 days later, I'm like, oh my God, I suck. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's, we're definitely all transitioning, Yeah. And so that's the difficult part of understanding that with everyone.
Yeah. It's pretty cool that after the show, most of us were smart enough to put everything to the side, and we are like all friends, and we hang out, and it's so crazy because if people who are listening to this and watch the show, it was like, what a crazy shit show and friendships and roller coaster we had over there. And then like right now we're just so happy.
But
and
we all loved each other on the TV. Like we really, most of us, but we all we all got along well. Like it was a good, this season 20, I'm a little partial, but that was my favorite casted season. And I think
everyone comes here like they love it. And everyone I talk to, I don't know if the fans just want to make me feel better, but they give me so many good things and points about what Big Brother 20 was a really good cast.
Yeah, I loved it. And I think we all meshed well, and it was, so we all love each other. We're one big happy family.
Happy family again.
Happy family.
Yeah, oh. Well, you know what? Everything happens for a reason.
That is so true.
That
is so true.
bringing Caitlyn back in the conversation.
Okay.
She gave me all these things. Love and light, everything happens for a reason. We're here with all the spirits right now. So I had to, Caitlyn's spirits.
They're not in this room.
She probably sent them just to make sure we didn't say anything bad about her.
We would not say anything bad about her.
Yeah. Okay. Rachel just texted me what's up. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm busy right now.
I love
okay,
Rachel.
so yeah, I wanna tell you thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me.
So much. And I wanna end up. I mean, I don't wanna put you through any like hardcore questions. Let me tell you, I got so many questions,
really?
Even emails. And we only promote this 2 hours before.
Yeah.
And even emails with questions and stuff.
That's crazy.
I just wanna say that you have your own personality, your own brain.
Mm-hmm.
You get to know people. You know who's who. So I don't wanna go deep with any kind of questions that could make you and even me myself or Fessy uncomfortable.
Okay.
You know, you probably are gonna be moving to LA. Is a big chance.
Yeah, big chance. We're definitely. I mean, that's what we're out here. We're looking at spots. We're looking at locations. I didn't realize. I guess. I understood it was expensive, like what you pay for, blah blah blah. But like even when you do pay a good amount, the spots themselves are really small, and so that's what we're trying to figure out right now. Because with two people living in one space, you need a bigger space, you know, or you're just gonna like argue over space, like literally.
Yeah.
So there's big chance.
You pay for location. You don't.
You
really
do,
for
an opportunity, and I really want to be close to the beach too. So I love the water.
You can totally make it.
I got mermaid hair just for that. Just kidding.
Hey, what happened with the red one? Why didn't
the red
you
hair?
keep it? Yeah,
it was fun. It was like I wanted to do it for a couple months, but then I realized if I don't do my makeup and like do the hair, I really wasn't a big fan, and I only do my makeup and hair like maybe twice a month, 3 times a month, and so I went back blonde. But that's why I did it temporary because I knew it wasn't gonna be forever. So
yeah, nice.
Yeah, but I wanted to change it up. I think I'm gonna cut it in a few months and donate it. But
all right, I want to tell you again, thank you so much for being here and giving me this interview. I really enjoyed this and enjoy your company. Too bad that Fessy showed up.
Too bad.
He kind of like
he ruined everything.
He put you a little bit nervous and then like threw us up.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We're very happy that we have Fessy here. And so Haleigh, where can we find you online?
You can find me Instagram and Twitter and what's the third one? Facebook. At Haleigh Broucher, HALEIGH BROUCHER. It is pronounced Broucher. Brocker.
Okay.
That's how you pronounce it.
Babes, thank you so much for being here.
Babes.
And actually, when you move here, I'm telling you from now, I want to have you back here.
Perfect.
Or do something together. We definitely
I have very good
together.
reporter hands, I've been told.
Yeah, okay, so we'll come up with something.
Great.
For sure. I totally want to have you involved. You and obviously Fessy, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you for being here, guys. You are amazing, Fessy and Haleigh. And bye, guys. Thank you for listening and watching. Bye-bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.